There are certain habits you have kept for decades that are silently robbing you of your sleep. Getting older does not just come with grey hair or wrinkled skin, it also brings along long, restless nights. How many of us have tossed and turned flipping from one side to the other, yet our eyes stay wide open? How many mornings have you woken up feeling heavy, foggy and drained, even though you spent plenty of hours lying in bed the night before? And then you try to reassure yourself saying, maybe it is just old age. But what if it is not just age? What else could be quietly stealing away your right to deep and peaceful rest? The kind of rest that each of us, no matter our age, truly deserves. These things are not far-fetched. Sometimes they lie in something as simple as the way you lie down every night, the way you prepare for sleep like a ritual, or the way you treat your body after a long day. In today's video, I am going to share with you the most serious mistakes that so many people are making. You will understand why it is hard to fall asleep, why you feel even more tired after sleeping, and most importantly, how to sleep better with just a few small but meaningful changes. Before we dive in, leave a comment down below with a positive affirmation like, "I deserve a full and restorative night's sleep." Or feel free to write down any kind wishes you would like to put out into the world. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey of caring for our golden years with depth and love. So what exactly is silently wearing down your sleep, night after night, leaving you feeling even more exhausted the more you sleep? Let us move into the most important part of this video to uncover the real causes behind it. Number 1. Sleeping without a pillow. When you sleep without a pillow, your head, which weighs nearly 11 pounds or about 5 kilograms, naturally slides slightly backward due to gravity, especially if you sleep on your back. This causes your neck to stay tense for hours without any support. You might not feel it clearly after 1 or 2 nights, but over time your neck begins to send out signals, a dull ache, soreness, numbness around the base of your skull, and sometimes even pain spreading down to your shoulders or upper back. What is more, when your neck is not supported, your entire spinal alignment becomes imbalanced. The pressure shifts down to your upper back, and you wake up feeling heavy like you never truly slept. Many people mistake this for not getting enough sleep, but in reality it is not about the hours, it is about sleeping the wrong way. And the truth is, most of us do not even realize it. We are used to enduring. We wake up tired and just blame it on aging, saying, well, that is just what happens when you get older. But did you know that your body never actually gets used to what is wrong? It just learns to stay silent until it can no longer take it. There are things that seem small but can completely change your quality of life. A pillow. It does not have to be too high or too thick, just supportive enough to hold the natural curve of your neck. That alone can help you sleep more deeply, wake up more refreshed, and reduce those mysterious aches that have haunted you for years. Getting older should not mean living with constant fatigue. It should be the time when your body is cared for more fully than ever before. And sleep is the foundation for everything good. Never underestimate how you feel in the morning. It is the most honest reflection of how you rested during the night. Number 2. Sleeping on your stomach. This position is often chosen because of how it feels. Some people feel safer that way. Others find it easier to fall asleep. And for those who have dealt with long-term stress, sleeping on the stomach can even bring a feeling of being held, a kind of emotional comfort. But unfortunately, that comfort often comes with hidden consequences that go unnoticed until the body starts to speak up. When you sleep on your stomach, your chest and diaphragm, the muscles responsible for breathing are compressed. Your breathing becomes shallow and short, and that directly affects your sleep quality. Shallow breathing means less oxygen to the brain, making it impossible to reach deep and restful sleep. That is why you may find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, tossing and turning and feeling drained even after spending 8 full hours in bed. Not only that, but in order to sleep on your stomach, your neck has to twist to one side for hours. This is a twisted posture that can be dangerous. Your neck holds many vital nerves and blood vessels that feed your brain and sensory organs. When it is twisted and under constant pressure, you may experience numbness in your arms, shoulder, pain, dizziness, or even a pounding headache. That feeling of sleeping, but not really sleeping, waking up with a heavy head, dry eyes, a sore neck, and aching shoulders, is often linked to this sleep position. Sadly, many people are so used to it that they think it is normal and keep hurting their body little by little every single night. Changing your sleep position is a process. It is not easy, especially for those who have been sleeping on their stomachs for years. But every change starts with awareness. Once you realize that every night you spend in this position is another night your body has to work harder, you will naturally want to shift. You might try placing a body pillow in front of your chest, or gradually training yourself to sleep on your side until it feels natural. Be patient. Your body will thank you with easier mornings, less pain, and a clearer, lighter mind. Number 3. Using a pillow that is too high. Many people, especially older adults, have the habit of using high pillows. Some choose thick pillows to lift their head for easier breathing. Others find high pillows soft and comforting, or simply keep using them out of habit from when they were younger. But that habit is actually one of the main reasons why sleep becomes heavier and more incomplete as time goes on. A pillow that is too high bends your neck forward if you sleep on your back, or tilts it sideways if you sleep on your side. The cervical spine, which needs to stay in its natural curve, gets pushed out of alignment. You may not feel this right away, but over time your body reacts. Your neck stiffens, your shoulders ache. The base of your skull feels heavy, and you might even wake up with a dull headache. This is especially dangerous for people who are already at risk of obstructive sleep apnea or those who are overweight. A pillow that is too high can narrow your airway, causing interrupted sleep without you even realizing it. The result is that even with enough sleep hours, you still feel tired, mentally foggy, and emotionally unsteady. So, what kind of pillow is ideal? For older adults, a height of around 3 to 5 inches, or about 8 to 12 centimeters, is perfect. If you usually sleep on your back, choose a pillow with a gentle curve to support the base of your neck and help it relax. If you sleep on your side, make sure the pillow is thick enough to keep your head, neck, and spine aligned in a straight line. Material also matters. It should be moderately elastic, like memory foam, which helps hold your neck in the right shape all night without sinking too much or feeling too hard. Number 4. Sleeping too early or too late. One of the silent disruptors of sleep in older adults often comes from the very time they go to bed. It may sound strange, but sleeping too early or too late can seriously disturb your internal biological clock, something that becomes much more sensitive as we age. Many people believe that getting old means sleeping early, so they head to bed at around 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the evening, hoping to get a full night's rest. But what usually happens? They end up waking around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, unable to fall back asleep, tossing and turning, staring at the clock, and sighing in the dark. The more they try to sleep again, the more tense their minds become, and a quiet sense of confusion and isolation slowly creeps in. On the other hand, some people fall into the habit of sleeping too late, watching television until midnight, scrolling on their phones for too long, or simply not wanting to end a lonely day too soon. But going to bed late disrupts the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. When the body misses that natural signal to begin resting, it enters a state of artificial alertness, making it harder to fall into deep sleep. The result is light, broken sleep that fails to restore energy. Both situations, sleeping too early or too late when repeated, throw off the body's natural rhythm. This desynchronization leaves both the body and brain in disarray, causing prolonged fatigue, memory issues, and mental fog without any obvious cause. The truth is, this going to bed at the right time is even more important than how many hours you sleep. The human body is designed to function with daylight and to rest when night falls. When you honor that natural rhythm, sleep comes, more easily goes deeper, and is much more restorative. Try adjusting your bedtime to somewhere between 9:30 and 10:30 in the evening. That window is not too early to cause you to wake up in the middle of the night and not too late to miss the golden hours of sleep. Stick to this rhythm every day and you will find it easier to fall asleep, wake up feeling lighter, and you will not need any medication to help you rest. Number 5. Misusing sleeping pills. In recent years, the use of sleeping pills among older adults has become increasingly common. When sleep becomes fragile and unpredictable, many people turn to pills as a quick escape. Just one tablet seems to bring the body into a quiet, comfortable state, easy to fall asleep. But behind that comfort lie risks that not everyone sees. The truth is, many types of sleeping pills do not actually produce deep restorative sleep. They simply suppress the nervous system, putting you into a mild sedative state, where you do not respond to your surroundings, but your brain never fully recharges. That is why some people sleep for hours, yet still feel tired, disoriented, or even wake up in a worse mood than when they went to bed. Even more concerning is the risk of dependency. When used regularly, the body gradually loses its ability to produce melatonin on its own, the hormone that helps you fall asleep naturally. This leads to needing higher doses over time, or being completely unable to sleep without medication. This vicious cycle weakens the nervous system, slows memory and reaction time, and for long-term users without medical supervision, significantly increases the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. As we age, the nervous system becomes more sensitive. Introducing an external sedative, even if it seems harmless, can disrupt cognitive function, cause daytime drowsiness, affect balance, and most dangerously increase the risk of falls when getting up at night to use the bathroom or after suddenly waking. These falls can lead to injuries and even long-term complications. Of course, not everyone who takes sleeping pills is at risk, but the most important thing is to understand their true purpose and limits. If needed, sleeping pills should only be used as a temporary solution under a doctor's supervision for a short period of time and with a plan to eventually taper off. Because real sleep comes from within, from how you care for your routine, your diet, your thoughts, and your environment. If you have just realized that you might be making one of these mistakes, do not worry. Because sleep always has the power to heal. Even if you have been struggling with insomnia for years, even if aging has made your body harder to please once you start making small changes, your body will gently and clearly begin to recover. First, choose the right sleeping position. It may sound simple, but the position you sleep in each night has a deep impact on your overall health, from your spine breathing and heart to your skin and even your mental well-being. If you often feel bloated, experience acid reflux, or notice your heart racing at night, sleeping on your left side may be the ideal position. When you lie on your left side, gravity naturally helps your stomach digest more effectively and reduces the chance of acid backing up into the esophagus. This position also improves blood flow to the heart and reduces pressure on internal organs, making you feel more relaxed and at ease while sleeping. On the other hand, if your goal is to keep your spine aligned, prevent neck strain, and protect your skin from pressure wrinkles, then sleeping on your back is a great choice. Back sleeping distributes pressure evenly across the body, relieving strain on your shoulders, hips, and especially your face, which can develop sleep lines when you lie on your side or face down on a pillow. In addition, sleeping on your back with the right pillow support under your neck and sometimes under your knees allows your entire body to fully relax, helping you sleep more deeply and wake up feeling refreshed. No matter which position you choose, the most important thing is to find what works best for your body. Pay attention to how you feel in the morning, if your neck and shoulders feel relaxed, if your breathing is clear, and if your body feels rested. That is a sign you are sleeping the right way. And when your body is supported in a proper position, you are not just sleeping better, you are quietly taking care of your health in the most natural and lasting way. Second, gentle daily movement. If sleep is the reward for living fully each day, then gentle movement is your ticket to enter that restful state more easily. The human body at any age is designed to move, and when you nurture that habit consistently, you are teaching your body when it is time to be awake and when it is time to rest. A slow morning walk, breathing in the fresh air, feeling your footsteps touch the ground. It not only improves blood circulation, but also clears your mind. This is when melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, starts being scheduled to release at the right time in the evening. Or just 15 minutes of gentle yoga, or a few simple qigong exercises in the afternoon, can be enough to relax your muscles, regulate your breath, and calm your nervous system after a long day of thinking and doing. Many people believe exercise is just for the young. But in truth, at an older age, movement does not need to be intense or long. It just needs to be timely, consistent, and appropriate. It is this steady routine that helps your body avoid the sleep by day, awake at night pattern, keeping your internal systems balanced and your spirit grounded. And you will notice something magical. After just a few days of light daily movement, your sleep becomes smoother. You fall asleep more easily, wake up less often in the night, and most importantly, you feel a natural desire to go to bed instead of forcing yourself to sleep. Third, set a consistent bedtime. Do not underestimate the power of going to bed on time. Just like the sun rises and sets in rhythm, our bodies have their own internal clocks, and they function best when we follow a regular schedule. Every time you sleep at a different hour, your body has to guess when to wind down, which disrupts your sleep quality and makes it harder to wake up feeling refreshed. Start by choosing a specific bedtime, say 10 o'clock in the evening, and make a promise to yourself to honor that time as if it were an important meeting with your own well-being. You can even create a small bedtime ritual. Dim the lights, play soft music, read a few pages from a book, or simply sit in silence and breathe slowly for a few minutes. These small actions serve as a gentle message to your body that says, it is time to rest now. Waking up should be consistent too, even on weekends. When your body becomes used to a stable rhythm, you will find it easier to fall asleep, easier to wake up, and most importantly, you will no longer feel groggy and foggy in the morning. At any age, having a consistent schedule not only improves sleep, but also gives life a sense of structure, rhythm, and personal meaning. Think of your bedtime as a gift you give yourself each day, a gift of stability, peace, and restoration. And to understand why small habits can have such a big impact on sleep, we need to return to one important question. Why is sleep so fragile for older adults? First, melatonin. The hormone that acts like your body's natural sleep clock starts to decline with age. Melatonin is no longer released regularly in the evening like it used to be, and the signal that says it is time to rest becomes weak. The body loses its clear sense of day and night, leading to disrupted sleep trouble, falling asleep, waking up too early, or waking up multiple times throughout the night. Second, chronic conditions, such as diabetes, high blood pressure, joint pain, heart disease, and even small worries can easily wake older adults in the middle of the night. When the body feels pain or discomfort, it cannot relax deeply enough to enter the stage of restorative sleep, the phase that is most essential for physical and mental recovery. There is also the change in daily lifestyle and social roles. Without the structure of work or a regular schedule, like in younger years, older adults may move, less socialize, less, and even lose their sense of routine. Days and nights become blurred, and the body no longer has a clear reason to feel tired at the right time. So when nighttime comes, sleep stays just out of reach. The emotional landscape of aging also plays a powerful role. Concerns about health, feelings of loneliness, changes in family dynamics, unresolved regrets or reflections, these all create a kind of mental noise that makes it harder for the mind to let go. And as you know, in order to sleep well, you must first feel at peace. Sleep is a gift your body gives you every night, but sadly, the older we get, the easier it is to lose that gift due to small habits we have unknowingly maintained for years. The good news is, everything can begin again, even your sleep. If you start listening to your body and adjusting bit by bit from your sleeping position, the pillow you choose to the time you go to bed, healing will come gently and sustainably, just like the way sleep works. Growing older does not mean you have to live in fatigue. You absolutely can enjoy peaceful nights' deep sleep and wake up with a clear mind and a calm heart if you truly care about the quality of your rest. If today's message was helpful to you, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation like, "I deserve to sleep well every night," as a loving commitment to yourself starting today. And do not forget to like this video, share it with someone you think needs it, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on meaningful content coming your way. Let us build a community together, one that lives well, sleeps deeply, and embraces each day, fully starting with tonight's sleep.